So is money really the root of all evil in this world? Does money really cause all these problems? Or does it actually provide solutions? This is what we're going to look at today in this video. Is money actually the root of all evil? Or is money the source of happiness? Well, let's take a deeper look at this. When it comes to, we're going to use food as an example. If you have a love affair with food, it could cause a lot of problems, right? Obesity, health issues, so forth. If you have a scarcity problem with food, not enough, that could also cause a lot of problems. Starvation, malnutrition. Well, money works exactly the same way. Money is not the problem. Money is a representation of your abundance. It's a representation of your ability to create abundance on the material plane. It's your ability to create, to make things happen around you. People that have the ability to create abundance are good with money. And the beauty of that is that they're not only good with making money, they're good at distributing money if they've truly got a balance in this area. Otherwise, they will become hoarders. So have you ever met that person that constantly worries they don't have enough? Maybe there's an older person you knew that lived through the Depression, and so they have to eat everything on their plate. And because of that, they're a little overweight. Maybe they constantly have to have the refrigerator full of food. They're hoarding and storing more and more of it because they're afraid one day they're not going to have enough. Well, that scarcity mentality is half the problem. That will create the sense of a love affair with food. This is the same for money. If you have a love affair with money and you're constantly storing it up and hoarding it from a sense of insecurity, the need for security, then you will have problems ultimately with money, even if you have more than enough financially. Maybe you end up saving up millions of dollars for your retirement, but there's a sense of greediness or hoard or worry in the back of your mind all the time. And who wants to live with that? That creates all kinds of problems. Fear of spending, fear of enjoying what you've worked so hard to create, and it can create a disconnect with other people. It can make it hard to relate to another person in your family. Matter of fact, a love affair with money can make families fall apart. Just like not having enough can cause a family to fall apart out of the fear of not having enough, the fighting that goes on between that. So what I want to invite you into is the idea that money is just a tool. It's a representation, again, as I said earlier, of your ability to create abundance on the material plane in a material way. And you can do amazing things with that when you're detached from the love affair with it and you just love it for what it is. You appreciate it and love it, but you're no longer attached to it. And when you have that, you can bring it in easily and you can put it out easily. I once had a mentor say to me that true security is not having millions of dollars in the bank, but it's having the ability to make more when you need to. Let's say you have millions of dollars, because he did. This mentor had millions of dollars in the bank. He lost it all one year because he had a huge embezzlement scandal. And he had one of two choices: go into a lot of anger, resentment. One of several choices: go into a lot of anger, resentment. He could sue the person that took the money, but he most likely would never see it again because that would take years and a ton more money to do the lawsuit. Or he could just go out and make more. And when he went out to make more, he discovered something interesting. That all the years he'd put into learning how to make money kicked in, and he made all the money he lost back in 1 year. His ability to make money had shot through the roof, and he realized that it came from his sense of abundance, sense of ease that he had developed inside of himself around money. He had lost the need for security. He was no longer worried about not having enough, so it became easy for him to make more. This is really important to realize. He was no longer freaking out or worried about not having enough. So it was easy for him to find and see ways to make more because he'd let go of that need for security. So I want to invite you into the idea that money is a tool. It's a very important tool, and that money is very important. It's very important that you have food, or you could starve to death. But overeating food could make you sick. It's very important that you have water. It's also very important that you have oxygen. How long can you go without oxygen? It's essential. But we don't sit and stress about oxygen. We don't have a love affair. We're thinking, oh God, I love oxygen every day. We just expect it to be there. There's this sense of trust, this sense of faith that we'll be fine in that area. Well, when you develop that sense with money, you will have more than enough money in your life for the rest of your life. Yes, you save it. Yes, you create abundance. But you save from the perspective of I am creating abundance, this sense of savings to build a sense of abundance in my life. for future endeavors, for future spending, for future investing in the economy, for future investing in my life, for future investing in my health. Not from a sense of I need to protect it and I need to hoard it, kind of like Smeagol from The Hobbit. What I want to invite you into is this idea that you can love money, but let go of the love of money, the obsessive love. You can appreciate money is probably more the way to say it. You can respect it for what it is. You can set huge goals around money, $1 million, $10 million, because there's more than enough going around. So why not create abundance in your life? Get all the stress of having too little out of your life. Use the money to generate good in the world and to give it out and to stimulate the economy, to employ people and create jobs, like I like to do. I mean, I love the idea that the more I make, the more people I can employ, and they can make more money, they can pay more taxes even, and we can benefit the whole world. And when you start to think like that, when you start to bless the world with the money that's going out, I know that sounds a little new agey, but it's true. Every penny you spend, if you bless the world, every little bit you put out, you see is helping others, stimulating the economy, helping your country, helping the world go around, then your relationship and your energy and your attitude towards money will change. And you watch if more doesn't just start to come in. So I encourage you to set big goals. $1 million, $10 million is beautiful. And also know exactly what you're going to do with that money. When you're making $10 million a year, let's say that's your goal, what is it going to be used for? Where is it going to go? What are you going to put it into? In what way are you going to use that abundance to stimulate the economy of the world? Even things you enjoy stimulate the economy. Let's say you want to buy a really nice car, or let's say you want to have a really nice boat, and you use that boat to take friends out, to enjoy the environment. You're spending money on it, which helps people who are selling the boat make money, which helps people who are maintaining the boat make money, which helps the whole industry, that all these different industries that have to employ people to make money when it comes to taking care of that. And so that's the sense you've got to have. You're not trying to save and hoard every dollar. Yes, you're saving enough for retirement, but you're also stimulating and helping the world go around, helping people get their paychecks, helping people make more money themselves. So I want to invite you into the idea that there's more than enough money out there. Enjoy it, spend it, play with it. Start wisely, start small, and expand your abundance. Play within your abundance. Don't go overboard. But then as you grow bigger, play bigger. And as you go bigger, play bigger. Every once in a while, push your boundaries a little bit. Take a risk. Buy that first class plane ticket, that business class plane ticket, and enjoy it. Get that sense of what it feels like to move up a notch here, move up a notch there, the sense of abundance and receiving. And when you do, when you get the feeling, the money has to follow, because money follows the feeling. You get the feeling first, then the abundance follows. So I want to put it out there that you can have more than enough, and it's okay. And I give you permission now to set those big goals, to go for it, and do it from that place of abundance. I want to hear what you think of this video, so make sure you comment in the comment section below. Like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed before. And I'll see you in the next video. Remember, only the confident really live. And these philosophies are philosophies of really successful people, some of the most successful people in the world. The idea behind these philosophies is that as you really start to embody these philosophies and master them in your life, success comes much quicker. And stop chasing security. And I was willing to lose it all to have a different life. So I slept on couches because the quality, going for my dreams was more important than me having an apartment or having whatever.